Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my students. In this opportunity, I will give a little explanation for your job 3. Before I give your work, I will explain and review some materials that you have learned in our class. In this job, you will still make a video for minimum 2 minutes and maximum 4 minutes. The topic is about English difficulties. I hope that you will explain the detail about your English difficulties as long as you learn English from junior high school until now. There are 4 general skills of English. Firstly, writing. Grammar is included, of course. And then number 2, speaking. Number 3, listening. And number 4, reading. Writing is the best skill for speaking too. Like I have told you before that as a foreign speaker, I use this term because we learn English as a study. It's not based on direct experience or practice. For example, you directly go to America or England. It's not like that. So, in this case, you must do writing at first. If you can do writing well, it's easier for you to do speaking. In writing, you must understand about grammar and sentence structure, of course. In writing, skill in grammar is important. Grammar is the whole system and structure of a language. We have studied about first sentence structure. In sentence structure, we must understand about a part of sentence. They are like subject, predicate, object, and etc. And then about phrase and clause. You must be able to distinguish the difference of phrase and clause. Next, number 2 is about parts of speech. What is it? There, there are four. There are 4 main parts of speech, and you should know about this, like verb, adverb, noun, and adjective. And then other parts of speech, such as conjunction, preposition, and so on. Another important grammar in writing is tenses. Tenses is a method that we use to refer to time. In addition, it refers to aspect to distinguish how the process of event happens. Is it daily, continuous, or completeness? You can see from the table the light purple is time. They are past, present, and future. And the heavy purple is aspect. They are simple, continuous, and perfect. The formula here is example so that you memorize or remember about the tenses that you have studied from junior high school until now. The yellow mark here means that we rarely use it in speaking or maybe in writing too. But most of these tenses usually are used in both writing and speaking. Number 4 is about kinds of sentence. You should understand kinds of sentence so that your communication is not awkward although you use simple sentence. First is about statement sentence. There are two kinds of statement sentence. First is negative and second negative statement. B about question sentence. There are two kinds too in question sentence. Firstly, yes no question, and second is WH question or 5W plus 1H. We have learned about these two, and you can open your module so that you remember about this material. The last about imperative sentence. For speaking, there are 2 points that I will explain. Firstly, about grammar. The grammar is same with writing, maybe more simpler because it's not so complicated like in writing. Okay, the second about the components of speaking that you have to know about them. First is about fluency. Fluency in a language means speaking easily, reasonably quickly, and without having to stop and pause a lot. Communication is the most important part of speaking, and it is important to communicate your ideas as naturally as possible. Be about pronunciation. It is the way in which a word or language is spoken. This may refer to generally agreed upon sequences of sounds used in speaking a given word or language in a specific dialect or correct pronunciation, or simply the way a particular individual speaks a word or language. See about grammar. Grammar is like my explanation before on slide 3 and 4. And the last is about vocabulary. It can be defined as all the words known and used by a particular person. The two last skills of English are listening and reading. These skills need much practice for listening, for both listening and reading. The more you do more practice, the more you can improve your skill. Basically, to master English is how often you practice it. All of the skills I mean. This is your work for job 3. I hope that my detailed explanation won't make you confused. The important thing is this work is like your work in our class. Therefore, please do your best for your work because I give you more time for preparation and I'm sure you have a plenty of time to do your work. I give you 2 days for finishing your work. Start from I give this material to you in your group. Thank you very much.